What's up, guys? It's McNulty here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing well, and I hope you're ready for a challenge, because the Challenge Festival 2 has returned, and it's brought with this an incredible looking bod. I must say, this dude just looks absolutely redonkulously cool. No idea how he's going to play those drums, but he does look cool, so we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. So we're going to jump into the portal today. We have a couple of brand new heroes. Of course, we've got this guy, and we also have a couple of costumes. So we've got a costume for good old Karnov. He's looking suave in his dressing gown. I like the necklace as well. And we've got a costume for the lovely Toxicandra, who looks like she's taking a bit of a walk on the wild side since her relatively more conservative counterpart. So we will start, of course, with this dude, because how could you not? I mean, he just looks just insane. So we're going to start off with Dunnar Hart, the drummer. He does sound like somebody from a band or something like that. So yeah, I do think the name is probably appropriate. He is a fire hero, of course, and he is of the barbarian class. My absolute favorite. Not. Okay, so as far as the family bonus, so he gets the Bard family bonus, which I'm a huge sucker for, where solo heroes get an extra 5% mana generation. Obviously, team members are solo if they have no other family or realm members in the team. So for those of you who don't know how that works, as long as there's nobody else in the same family, they're going to get an increase of 5% mana just from having Mr. Dunnar Hart in your squad. He does lose out on the secondary passive, though, and this is not the first time that we've seen this. We saw it before with this dude, where he doesn't get the reduced turn count on the ballads or dances. If you look at this guy, if you look at heroes like Salimata, for example, they get the quick tempo ballad, where any ballads cast by enemies only last for a single turn, and all dances cast by enemies only last for a single turn. This is really, really useful passive for going up against heroes like Sludges, for example, or any other heroes that give dance effects that you just want to get rid of really quickly. Unfortunately, though, as I said, with this dude, he doesn't get it. So the passive is missing. Instead, he gets a revival chance reduction. So the chance of revival is reduced for all enemies in the battle. The chance is 20% of its original value. It's kind of not that great. I mean, unless you're going up against loads of Astrids or Relius, or, you know, those are really the only two that you'll probably be going up against, more Astrid than anyone else. And then it doesn't apply in other formats like the Bloody Battle. It's kind of a niche passive. So as far as his class, as far as his passive, I'm not a huge fan. Family bonus is ridiculously cool. And the ailment immunity is an incredible ether talent as well. So at the start of the battle, he's immune to new status ailments for 6 turns. So let's have a look at what he's actually doing, this crazy drummer from hell. Okay, so he is running at he's running at slow speed. I thought he was average speed at least. So Infernal Drumstorm at slow speed. He's going to deal 500% damage to all enemies. That's sweet. All enemies receive corrosive burn for 5 turns, which deals 457 burn damage and lowers the target's defense by 13% each turn. Whew, that's a lot of burn damage per turn. 457. Damn. Over 5 turns, that's basically 2,500 corrosive burn. I know we're looking at with the max limit breaks and emblems, but if you get this guy, you are gonna limit break him, right? Like you just would. And lowering the defense by 13% each turn is pretty huge. The corrosive damage obviously deals extra damage against heroes with minions or mega minions. And then the caster regenerates 1480 boosted health over 4 turns. So he's going to give himself some boosted health, which can exceed max HP, and he's going to give himself 50% mana generation for 4 turns. Jesus, man. This guy's good. Only thing I think, obviously, will be a big counter against this guy will be the Untold Tales 2 heroes from the Nidavellir realm, because they get the empowered resistance against burn. But it's a whopping amount of damage to all enemies, an incredible amount of corrosive burn every single turn. reducing the defense every single turn. Yeah. And regenerating his own health. So like it's boosted health as well. So there's nothing not to like about this guy. And I think with that 50% increased mana generation that he gets for the next 4 turns, you'll probably be able to get this guy back round to his special really quickly. So yeah, he's a destructive freaking force of nature, this dude. And humongous congratulations if you are lucky enough to pull him from this portal. He's going to be an excellent addition to your roster. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about our newest hero in the comments. And we'll move on and we'll have a little look at the other 2. So Karnov first, because we'll save the best for last, because I know Toxie is going to be great. Right, so Karnov. Okay, he was a tile booster who worked pretty well against Titans, but that's really only his only area that he kind of shines. And obviously his stats were becoming very, very outdated. So I'm expecting more of the same from the costume. So I can see there's been a switch around in class from the monk to the fighter class. I'm not sure that I prefer the fighter over the monk. I think they're both good classes. But fighter's more for like defensive heroes. I don't know how well he's going to fit into a defensive team. We'll see. Family bonus, we get an extra chance, 10, 30, or 50% chance to heal for 15, 35, 70% of dealt damage. I mean, that's good. Because if he deals out a lot of damage, he's a hitter healer. It's not for all heroes, but for himself, it's still good. And then 40, 80, or 120% more damage dealt against minions and mega minions. Okay, that's a new addition to the passive, and that I do like. So dealing that percentage of extra damage against minions and mega minions is definitely going to be useful. Obviously, he gets bonus in the challenge event. Costume bonuses, humongous increases on attack, defense, and health, 50% mana bonus. Make for his stats being at 1201, which as far as team power is concerned is right up there with the incredible power creep that we know and love. He gets a passive so that when the character casts a special skill, all enemies receive 513 curse damage over 4 turns, starting low and increasing every turn. Doesn't seem like a lot of damage if I'm honest. I mean, it increases there with the attack stat, but only up to 741 over 4 turns, compared to what we just looked at with a dude dealing like 2,000 burn damage over 5 turns, 2,500 burn damage, or like 500 per turn. That's really not very much. Damage reduction, really good ether talent. So at the start of the battle, he reduces damage received by 10%. So that's sweet. And now let's get into the meat and bones. So like I said before, I do like the art, though. Like, this is quite a cool transition. I think, somebody's had a fun time with this one. So, yeah, I like it. I like the costume. Slumbering Breakdown, running at slow speed, deals 340% damage to all enemies. Now, remember, he does get that passive, which is more damage against minions and mega minions, anywhere up to 120% more damage. If you've got 3 of these heroes, unlikely you will. So we'll take it as an extra 40% because it starts from a single hero. So that's good. It's going to be a lot of damage to all enemies. Then he's going to alter the power of all dark shields on the board. When an attacking hero casts their special, the shields are enhanced with 64% increased attack. When a defending hero casts a special, the shields become weakened with negative 57% attack. So yeah, he's still a fantastic Titan hero, and I can guarantee you right now, some people with Gastil and who have those really heavy Dark Titan teams are going to be chasing this guy like nobody's business because they need a tile booster just to finish off the complete package. But as it is, he's not a bad hero either. That's a decent amount of damage, 340 to all. But yeah, he is running at slow speed, and if you're going for a straightforward comparison, I mean, he's at slow speed dealing 340 to all. He's at slow speed dealing 500 to all. And a ridiculous amount of other stuff. So, not as good as what we just looked at, but definitely serves his purpose. So, yeah, kind of middle ground with this guy. Like, I would definitely level him because I can see myself using him even outside of Rush Wars, I think he will still be usable, and definitely against Titans. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Karnov. And now we move on to the beautiful and one hero that I've always wanted but never been able to get my hands on is Toxicandra. And I must say, she's looking absolutely spiffy. She's got a bit of cleavage showing, and, you know, she's getting down with the new school get up. So, yeah, it's cool. She's always been a great hero, honestly. Just a decent health recovery, giving all allies a moderate amount of mana for 3 turns, and cleansing status ailments from all allies as well. It's just such a beautiful special skill. So I'm interested to see what they've done with the costume. So as far as switching around talents, so she was of the cleric class, which is very strong for a healer. She's now a druid, which is not quite as good. She used to have defense up on the ether talent. She's now got special armor, which again is not quite as good. I'd rather have the defense up. She's going to benefit from the villain family bonus. So as we've gone over before, hers is not going to be a damage dealing special, so she's not going to benefit from the extra damage against minions and mega minions, but she will, and she won't benefit from the other bonus either, which is the chance to heal a percentage of dealt damage when attacking an enemy, because she's not a damage dealer. So the family bonus really doesn't work for you, unfortunately, Miss Toxie. Costume bonuses, same sort of stats increases. We're seeing 1196 on the team power for her. And then she also deals the curse damage on the special skill, which is a damage over time effect, which will go up to 653 curse damage over 4 turns. So there is some damage attached. But yeah, I wonder if that's going to apply to the family bonus. So she may well heal a percentage of the dealt curse damage, but I'm not 100% sure. That'll be interesting to figure out. And the curse damage, I don't know if that will then also deal more damage against minions and mega minions, but it's a negligible amount of damage. So really, we're focusing too much on that already. Let's move on. So Blooming Growth is the new special skill. She boosts the health of all allies by 750 at fast speed. That is a huge boost, which is awesome. Boosted health can exceed max HP. Then all allies receive a moderate amount of mana over 3 turns. So that's still the same. It's very, very good. And she still cleanses all status ailments from all allies. So, man, you've got the best of both worlds now with this hero. Like, you can have her in this version for the boosted health. If you know you need boosted health and you love boosted health, who doesn't love boosted health? But if you don't really need the boosted health that much, then you can have her in this version because the stats are still super relevant. The defense up ether talent is better, and the class is better, and she still does everything that you need, and her stats are now super relevant. So yeah, this is a hero to be desired, honestly. She is incredibly good. I mean, just for comparison's sake, as far as the boost goes, if I was to look, let me just go, oh my God, so many pop-ups. So right, I've got Maisie over here. Maisie boosts the health of all allies by 800, and she boosts by additional health for each status ailment the ally has. It's really, the status ailment, just forget about that bit, but the average speed boost is by 800 for all. And then she summons a minion which cleanses the newest cleansable status ailment. So she's kind of a similar hero because she's a boosted health healer and she cleanses as well. But you can see she's running at average speed. She's boosting by 800, which is only 50 points more than Toxie is. And then she's giving that cleanse as well. So yeah, I'm just thinking like this is a really, really solid costume for Toxie. Like she's boosting a massive amount of health. She's giving them mana as well. So it's to all allies getting a moderate amount of mana. And she's giving a cleanse as well. I love this hero. Honestly, if you can't tell by now, I really, really love her. And I would love to have her, but I'm not pulling in this event because I've run out of money. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe I will drop 1 or 2 pulls, who knows? But yeah, she's definitely desirable. She's looking at me with those gaga eyes. So please do let me know in the comments what you guys think about our brand new heroes in this portal, especially our newest bard, Mr. Dunnar Hart. Do drop us a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys aren't subscribed already. Share it with your mother, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye for now.